What's going on, guys? I want to kind of give you guys a setup that maybe you should focus on for the remainder of February. That's the 30-minute opening range. So what I'm noticing, and again, this is just my opinion from watching price and kind of trading the month of February, I'm noticing that the market's opening up a little stagnant, where it's a little choppy. There's a lot of, touch and go before either A, the market picks a direction, or kind of gives us enough follow through to where we're not stressing and panicking every second that we're in a trade. That's kind of sitting out of the market for 30 minutes. So if you notice here, this box is the 30-minute opening range. I just manually drew a box on my screen, marking out the 30-minute low, marking out the 30-minute high. This creates your 30-minute ORB, opening range break. Now, we're looking at a 1-minute time frame because I want to show you guys the nitty-gritty of exactly what's going on here, candle by candle as the minutes progress. Notice here off the open, we kind of push up, then we immediately pull back down. Then we consolidate, and then we push up, then we pull back down. Then we look like we're going to break out, and then it pulls back down, right? So this is a lot of touch and go. It's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, there's two potential ways to play the 30-minute opening range. That's one, that's having just a hard stop buy order, maybe about a tick or two, or even a point above the 30-minute opening range, okay? In that particular scenario, you would be entering into this trade today, and today is February the 10th at 21,810, around that price, okay? It shoots up to 21,817. So if you're looking for a 3, 4, 5 point take profit, you would be filled, you would be walking away with profits in your hand. Now, if you're looking for more and you had that stop buy, you're going to get stopped out because the next candle proceeded to pull back 21 points. And again, if we're scalping, I don't think we're really wanting to let this thing pull back on us 20 points. It's a little bit much, especially if you're playing large size where you're playing mini contracts. The second way to kind of take this trade is to use a flag, okay? So allow that price to get broken, allow that 30-minute orb to get broken, allow for some type of pullback, and then draw a flag. Then you're going to take your entry, okay? The next way is what I call the second entry. It's allowing the 30-minute opening range to get broken, and then what you want to see is a new high get put in, right? Once that new high gets put in, that's the second entry. So even though you're not in the trade here, it's a second entry because you're waiting for that new high price to get confirmed, and you would also be entering here at 7:05 Pacific Standard Time. And this candle runs up 26 points. So especially if you're a scalper, I think that's more than enough for you to kind of catch a move. Now we continue to grind higher, grind higher, grind higher. But I'm talking about looking for just one setup at one specific time of the day around one particular method of entry, I guess we should say. 3 ways to take the trade. One is if you're a super scalper where you're going to have that stop buy where you can maybe put a limit order or something and you want to get into that trade, you got to be thinking small. Get green, get out. Okay? So small TPs. If you're going to take the second entry or some type of flag, maybe you can look for a little bit more. But again, I'm still in the mindset for the month of February. I just want to get green on a trade and get out. Now, stop losses. What can we do? Well, I would just run a generic stop loss. So if you're going to look for 5 points, maybe 7, 8, 9 points as a stop loss, and it's going to get filled for profit or get filled for a loss. If you're entering a second entry, I would use a previous 1-minute candle as a stop. You can also do the generic stop loss, maybe something close to a 1-to-1. Maybe just put, look for 10 points, stop loss at 10 points, or, put a bracket for 12 points, take profit, and 12 points stop loss. So keep it around the 1-to-1. And then if you want to close the trade out early, like let's say, for example, you put a bracket out there for a 12-point stop loss and a 12-point take profit. I'm just using an example. And let's say it goes up 6, 7, 8, 9 points and you just want to quickly sell it, just sell it, right? You're still protected. Again, you don't have to worry about the stop loss because you took your profits manually and early. So keep your scalp to a 1-to-1 to start. And if you need to exit the trade early, you can exit the trade early. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to trade with me, that link is down in the description box below. Also, Apex 80% off sale is back. You can use code DANTHONY. That link is also down in the description, and it's going to give you 80% off those Apex evals. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.